Now we are ready to add some sound to the game. The sounds are a different kind of assets, and I need to create a different folder again just to store the sounds there. In this case, I'm gonna add a new folder, and the folder will be for sounds. New folder, sounds, and inside here I'm gonna add another two folders. One is SFX for any kind of effect, and I'm gonna add a new folder, another for BG music. So with that, I can have audio files, MP3, WAV files. So I'm gonna add a file here. It will be the background. This is one, if you can listen to that. It's just a simple song. It's not a big thing at all. And I'm gonna add a sound effect that will be this one, right? I'm gonna play that when I break some bricks. And the way to make that work is that I need to load the asset into the code. Let's say here. So I'm gonna load some. So I have two sounds. One is background music, another is the effects. I can add more, but I'm just gonna add those two just to make it simple. You can add any other sound you want. So in Babylon, we have an object called sound, const BG music equal new sound, and it accepts an ID or the name. In this case will be our BG music, and it needs the path of the file and the scene. So in this case will be sounds, BG music, and the file name is bg.wav, right? So this sound needs to be added to the imports. And it's part of the babylon.js core. Yes, that's correct. I'm going to create another for the SFX, and that will be the break SFX. That's the name I'm going to put here, and this is not in BG music but SFX folder. That will be what's the name? It's break SFX.wav, right? So that's the way we load our assets. That's fine. But I have to start the I want to start the background music to play when I start the game. In this case, I'm gonna need to go to the game start event. I think this is it when everything starts. Play BG music. If it's already playing, because we are executing this when we have a game over, we want to start again. So I'm gonna just set BG music stop if it's playing, just to start that again, and I'm gonna play that again, right? That's for the second time if we lose and we restart the game again. So that's for the background music. But I also have we also have our effect, and that effect I'm gonna put in when I have a collision here in the update. When I have a collision, it will be here. If I have a collision with a brick, I'm gonna just call SFX. It's break SFX.play. Right, and this will be playing just one time because it's not a background music, just one time. Keep in mind that we need to add the asset to the distribution folder, similar like we did with the textures. I need to go to the webpack here, and I need to add another pattern, but this time I'm gonna add the the sounds instead of the textures. Sounds, and I want that to be in a folder called sounds. If I compile again, let me start again. Maybe it needs compilation. Yep. And yeah, we now have it. So I have this little speaker icon here, and this is appearing because on modern browsers we have some events that are not allowed to play by themselves. We need some kind of interaction, of user interaction. If I restart again, right, and I start, so I can see this. So the sound is playing, but if I go to the console, it's saying that the audio context is not allowed to start by itself. It needs some user interaction before we can start or play some sound. In this case, we will need some click before we start sound, or we will need some input button on the keyboard or something like that, any kind of event to, so the browser can know that is something initiated by the user. So in order to make this work, well, we know it's already working because we can hear the sound of the bricks when they collide with the ball, but I want to show you the play of the background music too. So in this case, I'm gonna, if I won the game, or if I restart, okay, losing, okay, now we have a background music. There are different ways to handle this at the beginning of the game, like put some event before we load the assets and everything, that are the events to play the sounds, but I'm going to touch that in a different video.